Hey Tahoe Valley, it is time for our first word wall word. Our music word for this week is posture. All right, so we're going to talk about what posture is for music, what it means, and all of that. Okay, this is the slide that you're going to see on this classroom online. And so we're going to go over this. So posture is basically how you sit or how you stand. It's sort of how your body is. Now we're going to talk about specific posture for music. All right, and I'm going to put this up here in our music word of the week section. Once we've learned about it, next week it will go live on our word wall right over here. But for now, posture. So there's two different postures. There's a posture when you're sitting or in a seated position, and there's posture when you're standing. We're going to go over our seated position first. And I have this chair. There's also a picture on this slide. So when you are seated, you want to make sure that you are sitting up straight. So your back is straight, as you can see, and up here. Your feet are flat on the ground. We're not on our tippy toes. Our legs aren't crossed. They are flat on the ground in front of you. Your shoulders are down. They're not super close to your ears. They're down. And your hands are either in your lap or just sitting on your lap. They can be folded or flat. That's up to you. So when you are singing, and I bet this will help when you're working on your computers at home too, make sure you are always sitting in this good posture. Back straight is super important, and we're going to talk about why next week. So that is our seated posture. Now we're going to go over your standing posture. So when we are singing, the way we stand is very, very important. All right, I'm going to push this back here. Your standing posture is, we're going to start from the bottom up. So we're going to start with your feet. Your feet are what I call hip width apart. So basically where your hips are, your feet are right below. So you're standing up, your feet are apart. Now your knees, and this is super important, your knees. Your knees are not super straight. They're not super straight, as you can see. They're not locked out. They are just a slight bit bent. And we call that knees relaxed. And what that does is it helps the blood flow through your body, and we can sing and stand for a long time if our knees are bent just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. So your knees are relaxed. Your shoulders are down, just like when we're sitting. We don't want to keep them up here because that will change how we sing. So your shoulders stay down and your hands and arms are at your side. So this is the best way to stand, the correct posture when we are singing. Your feet are hip width apart, knees relaxed, shoulders down, hands and arms are at your side. Now you're ready to sing. And when we get back to school, there's a song that we're going to learn to help us remember. But for now, that was our first music word. What word? It was posture. All right, here's the slide you're going to see. So make sure you are always sitting or standing in the best posture when we are in music. All right? Okay, bye everyone.